up, Treehouse? Welcome back. My name is Papa. This is Papa's Treehouse. Today we're gonna be going over some Adin Ross controversy. I'm not too sure who this guy is. I just think I recognize him from some not too great things. Let's get into it. Learn some information.
No!
What?
I don't like you. I've never liked you. I hate you.
What?
So you don't like blacks?
I don't like the I don't like the I don't like the Jews.
You know, because people want to say, Adin, why did you platform him? I already platformed you, bro. It's too late. So let's just get on with it and I want to unleash you. Whatever you want to say and do it.
Bro, I know how I feel about Adin. Like, you feel me? Part of the reason why I started streaming, but I feel like he do be doing some nuts. Like,
recently, Adin Ross has been getting a lot of backlash for his brand risk boxing event, which should not surprise any of you, but the main reason for it was because of a specific fighter that he had on there who is a known racist, a known bigot, a known everything you could possibly be to have all of this hate in your heart in the entire streaming space. And he was giving him a platform to not only promote all of the hateful things that he believes, but also just win some money because of how hateful he is. It actually is pretty weird, to the point certain people were getting called out by their communities for even going to brand risk and supporting it, and certain streamers went on their platform to say how weird they thought it was that Adin was having him on his platform to begin with. But I don't want to yap too much, so why don't we start from the very beginning with who even is this fighter and why are people so upset that
I never heard of him, bro. I want to watch the Blueface thing for the brand risk, but understand that there's probably been many times to where UFC fighters that are a little controversial and things like that have gone, not UFC fighters, but different people. Donald Trump, back when he was still a nut for real, but more celebrity, and he would be going to like boxing fights and stuff like that. You feel me? I think that this is just a thing. Like, you feel me? We can't really get too mad at Adin per se, but for the boxing part, but for the rest of it, if he's like actually telling him to come on stream and stuff like that, like, that's weird.
he is on Adin Ross's brand risk event?
Are you smarter than Malcolm X? Is
No.
that fat Cuffin smarter than Malcolm X? I don't even like, and I'll say that Malcolm X was pretty smart.
So look at Myron. He's black. And you say,
You gotta respect him for being honest. You gotta respect him for being honest. He can honestly go and jump off a roof in GTA for all I care, but you gotta respect him for being. I think he's just being honest.
saying you don't like black people.
Right.
So you're saying you like Myron. So you have exceptions.
I do.
So
I do. Myron is the exception, not the rule.
This right here is Crusader. He is the fighter that was on brand risk event, and as you can see from that clip, even though I probably had to heavily censor it, he has certain opinions about different races, specifically that being black, along with anybody else, along with Jewish people. He doesn't like Indian people. We'll get to it, but he has a whole list of people that he doesn't like. Mainly being, if you are not white, then you probably are not in his liking in any way, shape, or form. But he makes that very known with a lot of his content, which is mainly him going on Monkey and being very racist to a lot of the people that appear.
So you don't like blacks?
I don't like the I don't like the nigger. I don't like the Arabs. I don't like the Indians. I don't like the Jews.
Yeah.
Riddle me this.
What do you like? You live in America. You just named probably most of the population. What do you like? Who cares what you freaking like? Like, what? Why are we platforming someone that is just obviously so hateful? I feel like this is how Claviker kind of got on.
They love fried chicken and watermelon. It's usually that fetty that they be selling. Their fathers are known to be deserters, and calling them this word causes. Who are they? Riddle me this. Who hides in plain sight and plots your destruction, but pretends to be white to subvert the countries?
If you couldn't tell right now, he is very pro.
I don't know what that. I guess the first one, but I don't know the second riddle at all. I don't know.
He is very pro the mustache man, because I can't say the actual person's name on YouTube, but just know that is one of his favorite people. He promotes a lot of stuff that he believes in, even has tattoos to recognize that he is a part of that party, and uses a lot of his content to push that ideology. Any clip you see of this man is just him being very racist and him being a completely terrible person to everybody else around him, which I have to say for myself, it is very weird to support the mustache man in any way, shape, or form.
Any way, shape, or form, I don't care. I have an older brother that be saying stuff like that, and I just be like, why?
That's not only weird, but you are a terrible person overall if you do. And the fact that there's even a space for this type of content makes it 10 times weirder, because this guy can just go around and making money being a completely terrible human being and a complete weirdo online. And then we have people that are willing to promote it, which you probably guessed is Adin Ross.
What's that? What's going on?
Ain't you that one always on black?
No, I'm the one guy that makes fun of you and puts you
Yo,
in
watch
your
your you Hispanic beanbag. Don't you
stupid.
See, that's all I'm saying. Like, an ignorant person getting on with an equally ignorant person. Like, all you guys gonna do is start yelling slurs back and forth at each other. This isn't going to do anything for anybody in the slightest bit. You're not even trying to like all you're doing is platforming and telling people where you could go find this crazy guy.
You're stupid.
Calm my face. Your face.
You want to tell me who you are or give me your social media? So I mean, who's really being a now?
So I want to know you a pig.
You know who I am.
Because you a
My name. People know me. It's not hard to find me. I live in New York.
That interaction right there went pretty viral to the point that everybody a part of Adin's collective, because Cuffum right there, who was the person inside the video, was Adin's friend, made him very aware of who Crusader actually was. And that eventually led to Adin bringing Crusader onto his platform, having a conversation with him.
Why? Why did that make that one clip? Why did that make you want to platform him? Why?
Just hearing some of the most wild and craziest things that he had to say. And all of that stuff happened a while ago, but now we are back with Crusader being on Adin Ross's platform because of his brand risk event. He is more racist than ever, and he's probably making more money than he ever has before, getting a bag for being a terrible human being and having clips go viral left and right, because Adin Ross already gets clipped, but because of the crazy stuff that Crusader says, being on Adin Ross's platform is going to make you get clipped 10 times harder.
All Jews, we're all good people, dude. Like, look, there's bad apples of everybody, but Jews are good people, dude. I promise.
No, they're not.
I'm a good person.
You listen to me.
You like me?
No.
What? You just,
I don't.
Like, this isn't even an act for bro. Like, he's genuinely being dead ass right now, and you're sitting here smiling and laughing. Like, what is this, bro? Are you like? I think like. Yo, why can we really talk about it? Adin Ross is more terrible to Jewish people than Jewish people. He allows people to be more anti-Semitic on his platform than anyone else, but because he's Jewish, it's okay. In the black community, we call that a raccoon. You feel me? Like,
I don't like you. I've never liked you. I hate you.
what?
I can't fucking stand you. I think you're an asshole. I'm being serious.
I know.
and you're in his house, you're letting someone like and you're platforming him. This doesn't make sense.
You know something? You know what kills me about you?
What?
You did this, right? You threw money at me so that you could hope that some kicks my.
Hey, what the f is that?
No, you want. That's what you want.
No, I don't.
You want some black guy to beat me up, so then you think that I'm gonna just go away from the internet. That's what you think, right?
No, I don't.
But that's what you want.
I want Super Hot Pie to win.
Yeah, but why do you want him to win?
Because you disrespect my Jew. I'm a Jew.
See? So
okay,
you think
put
that if
yourself
I
in-
was the
all right,
one,
hold
then
on.
I'm just gonna go off and
Put yourself in my shoes.
and then
Go.
Platforming somebody like Crusader, who actively says some of the worst things and is even disrespectful to you and your
Why is he fighting Super Hot Fire? We don't got nobody better he could fight. Like, what's going on? We got no one better.
beliefs as you being Jewish doesn't make any real sense to the normal human being. Why would you want to promote his weird ideologies? No matter how much you're sitting here saying you don't believe in what he believes in, oh, I'm going to convince him that there are good Jewish people out here. He doesn't actually believe any of that.
No,
He is getting
not.
him on here because he knows he's going to get clipped. He knows it's going to be entertaining. And at the end of the day, even when he is saying some of the wild, most hateful things in front of him, he is just laughing about it and sees it as a joke and purely sees his entire gimmick as entertainment at the end of the day, when it's just him pushing a hateful ideology. And that is beyond odd, weird behavior from both of them. But Adin Ross does that on a consistent basis at this point. He's platforming people like Nick Fuentes. He's platforming people like Clavicular, who go out here and say hateful things consistently.
He's giving these people careers. Straight up careers. Like, I haven't seen him put anybody positive on.
Then get surprised when people are not okay with it. Because genuinely, you don't need to have him on this brand risk fight at all. You don't need to promote anything that he's doing. I don't think anybody before him hopping on Adin Ross's stream knew who Crusader was, outside of maybe some crazy clips that happened here and there. Now he's getting a bunch of publicity, a bunch of promotion, and after this brand risk event, could actually have a fruitful career off of just being a hateful and spiteful person. And that's unnecessary and something that didn't even need to happen. Yet, when confronted with that information, asking Adin Ross, hey, why are you platforming someone who doesn't even like you as a person and is very hateful and very open about that hate consistently, he has this to say.
It's something to be admired, so I respect that.
Of course, man, and that's why I wouldn't have you here. You know, because people want to say, Adin, why did you platform him? I already platformed you, bro. It's too fucking late. So let's just get on with
That, guys, money does not unlame you. That is the moral purpose of this story. Money does not unlame you. Adin Ross is he doesn't even have a backbone to stick up for himself or his own people. This is just
it, and I want to unleash you. Whatever the fuck you want to say and do it. Super Hot's cool with it. That's why I like Super Hot. And Super Hot always
No, he is. He's a good. Super's a good sport, and I appreciate it.
Yeah.
he's a good sport. I know he wanted to say he's a good one. I knew he wanted to say it, bro. Y'all on some shit.
Hey, brother, I'm with the press conference is going about. I guarantee you. But I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. I don't think you're racist. Yeah, I don't think you're that racist.
Well,
bro.
are you, Paul?
Am I what?
Racist.
Are you
You're not
racist?
that racist, brother.
You guys have no idea.
I wish weird wasn't the word that I was consistently using throughout this entire video, but it's just the only word that I can fit to describe this type of scenario, and Adin Ross overall just laughing at it as if this is all just a joke, even though he is bringing somebody who is relatively small that a lot of people don't really know about onto his big platform to not only promote him, but basically push his career in a forward direction. Because from these brand risk boxing events, regardless if he wins or loses, he is going to gain a lot of money. And what is he getting a lot of money to do? He's getting a lot of money to be a racist and push this weirdo ideology that he has. Everybody else around him just sees it as a joke and is laughing, while he is getting more and more people to latch onto what he believes in. He's getting a more popular fan base, and he's basically going to be able to.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't know who the guy was before. I didn't know what he, had going on. So this, you literally just platformed someone and gave someone a name, really, for being hateful and for hating you. But you get mad when your friends go and turn on you later.
to do this on a way bigger stage than he ever was before. Instead of being some random guy you maybe just saw a monkey and were able to skip, now he's some guy being pushed to you by Adin Ross, by the rest of his clippers, and soon will probably be traveling on a world tour, having debates with people to push the same ideology. When if Adin Ross has never put him on his platform, none of that would even be a possibility. And his excuse for all of that is, I mean, I already had him on stream once. Why not have him on stream a dozen other times when he could just get any other fighter he wants? It's not like he is forced to get him because he had him on his platform at one time. He's Adin Ross. A bunch of people are willing to go and fight in brand risk regardless of what it promotes, because this is, again, the type of stuff that he is promoting with doing this event. But it's not like I just had a problem with this, or it was random people on Twitter that had a problem with this, or random people who may be reacting to this video who have an issue. It was actually other streamers who were in talks with Adin Ross who apparently had a problem with what was going on. One of them being Platboy Max, who stated that he felt like it was weird that Adin Ross was having him on his platform.
Bro, y'all know how I feel about Adin, like, you feel me? Part of the reason why I started streaming, but I feel like he do be doing some nut shit, like, which is so weird to me because of where he started. Like,
I can't say anything about it. This is my event. I host
he started as a hub of pop culture, you feel me?
They want to discuss why they thought it was the way it was.
But I mean, his career was his career, bro. Like,
I'm not
it is what it is, bro.
bitch.
Now I feel this.
Personally, he Adin Ross kind of like went and did the whole Post Malone route, but for streaming. He went and he used black people and hip hop and rappers to promote and get, bigger. And I'm just the cool Jewish kid. But now he's showing his true colors of really just being a bigot. Really just being a bigot all around. Like, I wasn't as strong before, but I don't like Adin Ross. I don't. I'm be honest. I kind of was cool before, but after this right here, I'm standing on it. I do not like Adin Ross.
same way that Max does. The only difference is I'm not in talks with Adin Ross. Every time he comes up on my platform, specifically when he's in a controversy, when it's talking about his platform like Kick, I'm talking bad about them and actively not promoting them in any way. Basically saying that you shouldn't use them, you shouldn't tune in them, and the stuff that he's doing is very odd and something that should not be supported. The difference is my boy Max is someone who is consistently supporting and aiding and helping Adin's platform. He is actively in that clip watching the brand risk event, streaming it to the rest of his fans, which is not only promoting Adin's event, but also promoting Crusader as well. And it's not just Max that does this, it's other streamers who consistently talk bad about Adin Ross, saying that they don't support certain aspects of the things that he is doing online, yet still be friends with him and support a lot of his events. And even Adin picked up on that because when he reacted to that Max clip, he had a couple of words to say for the people that consistently talk bad about him and the stuff that he is promoting on his platform, but yet will never distance themselves from him in any way, shape, or form.
I saw what Max said about me and stuff like that. Max says like it's nutty or some shit to have Gypsy. Bro, everyone should really stay in their own lane. You're a streamer, bro, and as a streamer, you're here to express yourself. You came up from expressing yourself, and Max, you shouldn't really cater to cancel culture because you've been canceled, which is not real, multiple times by the community you're trying to stand by. There's nothing wrong with platforming people that have platforms. But by the way, they don't just hate black people, he hates Jewish people too. The name is literally brand risk, and I just don't.
And that's okay. Like that's your reason. What?
Appreciate people trying to tell me, oh, what I shouldn't and should do on how to stream. I've been doing this shit for years, bro. And brand risk is something going really well, and this is the most successful event. You don't have to like Gypsy. I wanted Gypsy to lose too. He won. But it's just really stupid. These streamers pick and choose when to call something out. Everyone needs to be consistent. They need to be consistent. Then don't watch. Don't watch my event. Don't support my event. Don't text me supporting it. Like, then don't watch. If it doesn't live up to your morals, then don't watch. It's
He said it right there. Now all we have to do as a people is listen. Straight like that. Like we don't like in the first place, if you already don't like all this other stuff, don't force yourself. You're just trying to be a good friend. He's literally telling you, don't be a good friend. Just stop. Just stop. And honestly, personally, after this, I'm really not going to pay too much attention to Adin Ross at all. Because there's no point. He brings nothing to me at all.
that simple. And I see like communities getting on people's asses for pulling up. Dude, these streamers don't give a fuck about you. They all text me, they call me, we're friends outside of the shit. It's sad. The parasocial shit, it's cringe. I know you guys want to be different, want to get likes because it's cool to hate on me, it's cool to hate on all this shit. Cool, so be it. You guys have to understand. Just because I had Gypsy fight, I'm Jewish. Does that mean I like the guy? No. Does that mean I stay with his beliefs? No. Does that mean that?
Does that mean you want to give him a platform and the ability to form a fan base and push the hate that he does? Yes.
You have to too? No. But don't try to downplay and shit on brand risk. Don't. It's called brand risk.
What I will have to give Adin Ross in his clip is that he is right. A lot of these streamers are not consistent on their beliefs and are consistently supporting him, but not being okay with certain aspects of the stuff that he does. Adin has made it very clear that he is fine not only supporting people like Clavicular, supporting people like
because he switched up. Because he whatever.
Nick Fuentes, even when he was on his political run supporting people like Donald Trump, and having someone like Crusader on his platform is just something that he is fine with and is made very clear throughout the rest of his run in his most recent years of doing content. Even though I, as someone who is a commentary channel, might find it very weird, it's like about the weird aspects of it and how he does this and that I don't like and that he should be reprimanded for. A lot of other bigger content creators might talk bad about this incident, might talk bad about that incident, but still support Adin Ross as a whole, which is supporting the bigger issues that he is promoting, like Crusader being a giant racist and going on talking bad about people.
That's what I'm saying. No one's being consistent.
Okay, bro. Like I said, peace and love to everybody. If you want a platform, weird niggas, that's fine, bro. That's not shit, nigga. It's not my platform. Please stop sending me links like that. I'm not even want to give that shit attention. It's not. Nothing to do with me.
I know this video kind of.
You feel me? And it's like, keep in mind, I think part of it is also I'm just giving my fans what they want. I'm giving my fans, you know, they're sending me the links, they're sending me, you want me to go watch the fight? You want me to react to the fight? I bet. But now that we know that you're moving weird and trying to be weird, all right, we got you. Like, we just tell my fans, you know, chill off that. You feel me?
Veered off a little bit from Crusader as a whole, but Adin Ross has made it very clear that he is fine platforming people like that. He is fine platforming people with those ideologies, and the more hateful it seems like, the better, because he'll sit down with you, chat, and laugh with you as if you're not promoting some of the most disgusting beliefs in the entire world that he apparently himself doesn't agree with. The issue is that Adin Ross is only one platform, and if other people around Adin Ross who apparently have an issue with this would just not promote this stuff as well on a consistent basis, then none of these things will be as
It's that simple. It's that simple. If y'all would just stop as a collective, the friends of him would just stop, or the friends would just stop promoting him and his shit that he do that you guys don't agree with. You would just stop. Then understand we would never get the funnel to have to go and react. And then from there, more fans and consumers wouldn't go and watch. So it would just be straight for his fan base and his core. And if that's what he wants, that's what he wants.
Popular as they are. And we've seen how easy it is to just not support Adin Ross along with his content as a whole. Other streamers who have been in events with him, most recently Senna, when she interacted with Adin Ross and cuff him, can show that you don't have to support yet.
Kai, Speed, Senna, AMP, like they are very prime candidates. And he was just wondering, oh boo-hoo, why doesn't nobody want to hang out with me? Because you do shit like this.
You don't have to be rude to this man at all and just leave him at an arm's distance. Let him do his thing over there that you don't agree with, while you do your thing over here because you don't morally align with what he is doing.
Sorry, before you leave, why was I banned? Because we're friends now, right? We're cool.
I wouldn't call us friends, but sure.
Oh,
but I feel like I got no beef with you.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You trying way too hard, Adin.
Wait, do you want to play?
Bro.
You want to play a game with me a couple one night? Be honest.
Are we friends? Like, you got like 20. Like,
I mean,
like, what the fuck is it matter?
Put it this way. I feel like you and I have differing opinions, and that's fine. Because you and I, we don't really do stuff together. That's cool. Like, I got no beef with you.
No. But forget opinions.
I got the same opinions you got.
I'm saying like, put opinions aside, put whatever we believe aside. You know, when it comes time to play games and shit. But you don't ever want to play a game? Me and Cuff him?
Well, Cuff him, the moment I joined the call, asked me to rate him, so I'm kind of.
He's scaring the hoes, bro.
Good off that.
It takes no time.
It's very easy to spot where he kind of went left in his career. And I think the reason now he's starting to realize, oh shit, I have to triple down because I already doubled down. I have to quadruple down because I already double down. Like I'm too far down that lane. Like, and you can already see what's happening to that weirdo Andrew Tate and shit like that. So he doesn't really have. He's the only one standing on his lonely island, for real. The rest of his island sunk.
Well, Cuff him, the moment I joined the call, asked me to rate him, so I'm kind of good off that.
It takes no time to not support something and show your disdain for it and how much you actually disagree with the stuff that's going on. If you disagree with Adin Ross morally and the people that he brings on his platform on a consistent basis, then you should just not align with him as a whole. We have seen multiple creators who used to be on talks with Adin Ross consistently, doing IRLs and Discord calls, overall just making content with him a lot, distance themselves from him on a consistent basis because of the route that he has been going down.
Kai, Speed, Agent, like that whole kind of like side of I've seen DDG a little more recently for real, but like I don't know if he's still around him and stuff like that. And I honestly just feel like DDG just wanted to be around somebody that was like doing it way at a way higher kind of like level than him, so he could just learn more things. If DDG could, he would probably hang around Mr. B so he could learn things. But like, you know, Adin Ross was the one right there. But I don't know if he's gonna continue. Let's see, because, you know, DDG be having his own little weird values.
And it is taking no effort for that to happen on a consistent basis. We've seen with this Crusader stuff that a lot of people on the internet are just not okay with the route that Adin Ross is going down, not only with his brand event, but with his content overall. And this has just been happening more and more as time goes by. The only difference is these streamers are actually trying to distance themselves from him. Well, it seems like people who are stuck in this loop of apparently being cool with Adin Ross, but not liking a lot of stuff that he does, cannot seem to grasp that or do that themselves. Well, I, along with Adin already said, will tell you, if you don't support the stuff that he's doing, please just fully distance yourself from him as a whole. Don't get on here and try to be some moral police and say that you don't like X, Y, and Z that he's doing, but you're still going to tune into his event. You're still going to promote the weird stuff that you apparently don't like.
Straight like that, bro. Like, straight like that, bro. I don't think that people are understanding what being a good friend really is. Taking the action of stepping away from him so he could probably acknowledge the loneliness, because he's going to continue to make money and do whatever he got to do, but not having the real friends, not having positive influences around him, that would be something that he would feel down the line for real. So if you guys were to separate yourselves and just I think that would be best. And for fans, consumers, just stop watching him. He doesn't care. He does not care. But thank you guys so much. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe. This is the Treehouse. We're trying to grow one branch at a time. Bye.
Bye. Have a great time.